This is Lana McCurdy with the Dwell team here at our listing at 3398 Eagle Trail. Now this home is located in National Village. So for those of you who may not be familiar with National Village, it is tucked within the Marriott Grand National Resort here in Opelika. You've got the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail right out your back door. As a resident of this community, you get to enjoy access to all that comes with that. So again, you are an Opelika address, but you are just moments from Auburn University, and all of the fun, exciting things that come with that. This community is truly just so peaceful and serene. You know, you just turn into the neighborhood, and as you're driving down the tree-lined streets, it's not unusual to see deer, and it's just gorgeous, and you just feel like you're able to take this exhale because it feels like a private little escape. And when you're buying in here, you're not just buying a home, you're buying a community, you're buying a lifestyle, and it's a great primary resident community, but it's also great if you're looking for a second home or a game day property in Auburn, because your lawn care is included along with so many other benefits as a resident here in Grand National. So this particular home was built in 2020. It has been freshly repainted, so it is truly in immaculate shape. It's a 2-bed, 2-bath home with a study, just over 1,600 square feet. We are so excited to give you a full walkthrough of this home, and we are going to start with highlighting some of the exterior features. Okay, starting here on the exterior of the home, I want to be able to give you a full just street view. I mean, you can look down and you can just see, even across the street, just how picturesque the streetscape is in this community. I mean, it truly just looks like perfection. So quaint and so inviting. All of these have rear entry garages or carports, so it just keeps the streetscape looking pristine. You can tell all the landscaping is lush. As mentioned, that is an amenity and is included in your HOA dues, as all of your landscaping is maintained for you. This particular home, and really all of the homes in this community, were built by Connor Brothers. There is still active construction in some phases. They continue to build out the community. You've got board and batten siding, which gives it this little cottage feel. But pretty roof lines and just architectural details. This home does have a 2-car carport as well as golf cart parking. So you might have guessed that with this lifestyle, golf carts are part of that, and it's a preferred mode of transportation around here. But you can tell this house is just so charming and so adorable. You do have a great driveway here, and again, that pulls around to the 2-car carport. There's a storage closet out back as well that will show you. Beautiful hydrangeas. I mean, it is truly just picturesque, and the inside is just as stunning, as you'll see once we walk in. Okay, we have stepped inside the home, and before I go any further, I have to show you this navy front door, which perfectly complements the neutral kind of cream colored siding on the home. Perfect little Auburn touch and nod there, but still very classy. So as soon as you step into the home, you are in a small foyer. To your left is going to be this office space that we mentioned. Again, this is a designated little office room with great windows. So if you do work from home or need a space, beautiful windows overlooking the community, and you can shut this space off with these French doors that are here. And that's one thing I'll point out too, is right away, it's just an elevated touch. They're throughout this whole home, but even just the doorways. You see you've got the taller 8-foot doors, taller ceilings, beautiful crown molding, and just craftsmanship throughout. And like I said, you can just tell these elevated touches flow throughout the home. You've got a really pretty rich, dark wood flooring. Absolutely gorgeous, and it pairs so well with the otherwise neutral palette here. And even just the light fixtures, like the hall sconce there, just elevated and classy touches. So to your left was the office, and here to your right is going to be the guest bedroom and full bathroom. So this home does not have a powder bathroom. This would serve as a guest bath and a powder bath. There's this really fun, it's a pattern tile, but again, it's classy, it's elevated, and just a fun little surprise thrown in. This does have a tub in this bathroom. You've got the tile going all the way to the ceiling. Again, just those little details that make all the difference. single vanity, but it is a very nice size vanity. You can see that there's plenty of cabinet space and drawers and storage. This is like a grayish colored quartz countertop that you can see here. Just overall stunning finishes, and just everything was done with such attention to detail. Off of this bathroom is going to be the guest bedroom, and this is on the front of the home. Good size space, bed would go there on that main wall. You've got a little nook where you could put a chest or a dresser of some sort there. And then you do have a double door closet here in this bedroom. There is no carpet in this house. You'll see that here, even in this bedroom, you have the beautiful hardwood floors. So again, all hard surfaces. You've got this flooring throughout your bedrooms and common areas, and then you've got tile in your wet areas. Okay. So moving on in, you have an open concept layout here in the home. You've got your living area, and then right adjacent to that is a dining area, and then the kitchen. And honestly, the kitchen really steals the spotlight in this home. Given the size of the house, the kitchen is very spacious and tons of counter space and cabinet storage. And you can see the finishes are gorgeous. They pulled in that navy that was on the front door and did a little pop of color on the island. You've got this marble look quartz countertops, which is just a clean and sleek look paired with the gold finishes. Gas range, French door refrigerator that will remain with the home. And again, you can just see, I mean, some larger homes do not have near this amount of cabinet space and drawers that this 1,600 square foot house has. So it's some really, really great space that you've got to work with there. Additionally, you do have this nice bar area. I think you could easily fit 3, probably 4 bar stools in this space. And again, when you're hanging out and people are gathering, there's plenty of space to work with, and you've got room for a very large dining table here. I think a big round table would set up very nice in the space. And the pantry is also great. You do have a walk-in pantry. You can see ample storage there. So even though this house is small, I would say it is small but mighty, because the space, especially your living areas and entertaining spaces, live so much larger than what the square footage might indicate. Additional coat closet here, and then on the back of the home, which we'll do a full tour of the back, you've got the primary bedroom as well as a nice little drop zone for when you're coming and going. Again, I'll just show you from this angle before we head into the primary bedroom, so you get another visual. So dining, living, there's your front door. Okay. And then here on the back of the house is where you're going to find the laundry and the primary suite. They've added in this nice cabinetry in the laundry, even a small, like what I would call like a little linen cabinet right there. Again, utilizing the space well. Tile in this wet area, as we mentioned. And then here on the back of the house is the primary bedroom. Okay. So when this home was previously staged, the bed went there below those windows. Again, these gorgeous windows just let in so much light. It is just, even though the square footage is only just over 1,600 square feet, the space feels and lives so much larger. And then here's your primary ensuite. You've got a 0 entry walk-in shower. You can see there with a frameless shower door. Okay. And there is a bench there in the shower. Okay. And then I love the cabinets here. Again, just a great use of the space and storage. These are a navy, little lighter than the island, or maybe it's just this lighting, but a really pretty darker cabinet, again, with that marble look counter quartz and gold pools. So you've got 2 vanities with plenty of drawers and storage. Making this center linen cabinet was great. Just extra space. You can never have too much cabinet space. You do have a separate water closet. And then you have a nice size closet here in the bathroom as well. Like I said, this house was just repainted. It was originally built in 2020, so it is truly just in phenomenal shape. I mean, there is nothing that has to be done in order for someone to settle into this house. The fridge is already there. Obviously, window treatments are here. It is very much a turnkey property for sure. All right, now let's go on and take a look out back. So there is a screen porch on this home. Show you. Is actually a very nice size screen porch as well, because it wraps on around. You have fans out here on the screen porch, and they've got a swivel TV mount. I just imagine that, you know, come fall and even in the spring, like this is the place you want to be, is sitting right here on this porch. You can hear the crickets chirping in the background. You know, you've got trees and greenery. I mean, it is just serene and gorgeous. Like I said, this doesn't feel like a house. It truly just feels like your little escape here at Grand National. Now, leaving the screen porch is the carport area. It is a 2-car carport, and you can see straight ahead you also have room for golf cart parking. And you've also got the nice additional storage shed to give you some, you know, extra storage. You shouldn't have much lawn equipment or anything like that, but there's always things. Like I said, you can never have too many closets. The seller also added a gas drop here. And one thing that he shared with us that he just loved was about this carport space specifically, is that they would use this as an entertaining space. So before games, instead of tailgating on campus, they would invite friends and neighbors, and they would set up tables and chairs here and utilize the screen porch, as well as the carport area, fire up the grill where they can attach it right here to the gas hookup, and that this was just an extension of an outdoor living space. So I love that they shared that and can see that being a great use. And then here behind you, you can just see how beautiful and tranquil the space is. It is truly an absolutely stunning home. And as we're wrapping up, I do want to take a moment to share a few more details with you about what is included as a resident of Grand National. So we'll turn around to do that. So when you buy a home in Grand National, first off, you have access to all of the amenities of the Marriott Resort. So you have access to the gorgeous pools. There's an indoor and outdoor pool, pickleball courts, tennis courts. You enjoy access to all of that. You have unlimited range balls, so you can hop on the golf cart and drive to the range. Unlimited range balls and free play on the short course. You can play for a nominal fee on the other courses here at Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail at Grand National. Again, lawn care is included, so you get to enjoy, like I said, it's truly buying a lifestyle, not just a home. We would love to show you this listing here at 3398. For more details on this home or Grand National in general, please feel free to reach out. We would love to share more details with you.